One of the greatest things about using an LMS in your classroom, especially in a digital environment, is the ability to constantly communicate with your students in various ways. One of the ways that you can do that in Canvas is through announcements. When you use announcements in your classroom, you're basically writing one time and you're keeping everyone informed. And you also have the ability to allow students to reply to your announcements so that communication is two-way and it's ongoing. So we're going to look at setting up announcements in Canvas, just another way to engage students and keep them motivated. First, you have the ability to go here to new announcements when you're in your instructor course, or you can go here. We're just going to go to the announcements page. Now this was already here, and I'm going to show you what happens when I go over here. So this is currently, it says closed for comments. I can unlock that, or lock that is what I've done. So no one can really comment to this. And that just shows you. I can reply to it because it's my thing, but students wouldn't be able to reply. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a new announcement. And here we're going to do okay, so I've done a very quick announcement, and if I wanted to, I could also go over here and pull in some, I could pull in a file, I could pull in an image if I wanted to. I'm not going to. Just like you would if you were creating an assignment, you can attach a file if you choose to. The meat of the announcements is down here, where you have the ability to control whether it's posted right away, whether users must post before seeing replies, enable the podcast feed, and allow liking. Here, if I were to click this, you notice it opens a window. I'm not going to click that today because I'm going to show you why. And enable podcast feeding, include student replies in the podcast. Basically, this just allows everyone to see what everyone else is saying. So I'm just going to go ahead and I probably would unclick that and save. Here's the announcement. So let's go back and let's look at from a student perspective. Here's a student that's enrolled in my class. And now she could go here, and what happens is this shows up in her email if she has that enabled on her computer. Now, because we're using things like Chromebooks, chances are they would have to set that up through a reader such as Feedly or Yahoo. So we're back in the instructor course, and we're on our announcements page. I want to show you how you can share your RSS feed for those people who do have who use RSS readers. We go here, and here would be the URL, and that URL would just be popped into, let's just see, to any kind of any kind of RSS reader. Like I mentioned, I know Safari has one. They also have one for Firefox, which isn't helpful for Chromebooks, but Yahoo has one. I mean, there's several out there. Another option is to add external feed. So that means if other websites that you might want to have your class follow, if they are using RSS feed, you can put their feed link in here and your class can follow them as well. So we can just add this. I have one up here that I like. I would copy that, go here. I have the option, do I want a full article or just a smaller, or maybe just the link? I think I'm just going to do pieces of the article and then they can click to see more, and I'm going to add the feed. So as something new comes up, that's what we'll see over here. Right now, nothing new is coming up, so most places don't post anything new right away. And here we are. We are on our announcements, and students are on their announcements. If they had many announcements, they could search here, just as an instructor, you could too. Now, one thing that you have the option to do is you can change, you can close this for comments so others cannot comment. So if I do that, and I go back over, notice there is nowhere to comment. So all I see is, as a student, is that the paper is due, and that's the end of the story. I highly recommend using announcements in your class and keep people up to date. This is that stuff that needs to be known right now. And if they will follow your, if they'll just pay attention and might even make it a practice to go to an announcements page every day,